Okay, the second technology I'm going to show you is WebWeChat. As you know from my discussions, WeChat is what we use for everything as far as communication here. We don't really use text messages or calling. We only communicate on WeChat with each other and with parent groups and with my kids' teachers and everything. So you can also log into WeChat on the computer, and I like to use this to share larger documents with parents or to compose messages. Sometimes if they're longer messages, it's easier than just doing it on my phone. So is all you do is you log in by scanning the QR code. My phone, I just scanned it and then I log in. Then I have access to all of my chats that are on my phone at the time. The new messages at this point will go to my computer instead of my phone. So these are a bunch of groups that I'm in. So if, let's say I have a message for my parents, this is my 5th grade class 1 group. And so here's all of my students' parents and some teachers, and there's me. And so if I wanted to send them a message, I could say, please practice this video with your student over the weekend. Thank you. And of course, because many of my parents are not fluent in English, I will put it into Chinese as well with Bing Translator, which I showed you in the last one. So here's my message. I will add that to my WeChat so that they get the message. I'm not actually going to send this message, so I would just hit send and it would go out to all of my parents, and then I can add my video. So here's a bunch of videos I have. Let's say I want them to practice I Can Eat a Lot by Dream English. I would send that there, send it to the group, and it actually sent to the group, so I will recall that when it loads so that they don't have a message at 10 o'clock at night. So then the parents would be able to just open that up on their phones and practice it on the go. And so I really like communicating with the parents in this way because they're very responsive. Usually when I send a message, they start binging back with received, 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 and so they all know what's going on. And then, of course, if they write me a message back, then I can translate it instantly too, and so we can communicate really clearly. I feel like sometimes in America we don't communicate very well with our ESL students' parents, and there's just a lot of resources out there available for communication, and so I kind of wanted to share some resources that you can use to communicate with parents if you have ESL students.